Alright, hey there everybody, and welcome to the stream. I don't usually do these, but I figured New Year's is a nice way to start the year off with something like this. Speaking of, Happy New Year's to everybody, and hope you've had a wonderful day. Alright, so we're just going to get right into it. I'm planning to start with the Clockwork and Revival banners, just in case I end up getting pity broken by a fallen natal guard along the way, since I'm also planning to go through this and spark for her if we need to get that last merge. So, I'm going to start with this one. We're probably going to go all the way to the spark on it. I'm only planning to pull green, blue, and colorless and ignore red, so we'll see how this goes. Hey there, Sam. There have been a few people in Discord getting really lucky on this banner, so... Oh! I mean, well, that's one way to start things off. I didn't actually have her, so... And it's hardly a pity breaker when you get her for free. Let's see what else we can find. I'm honestly keeping my expectations very low for this. Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't. Wow. I'm trying to keep my expectations low for this since I got a little bit insanely lucky on this last legendary banner and wound up getting Ash 2 plus 10 just on the way to that 40 summon thing. So yeah, no, I wasn't expecting to have her at plus 10 for a very long time. Yeah, no, this is a great opening banner. Or circle. Alright, let's see what we get on the next one. Oh, well, same 3 spots. We're gonna get lucky again. Nope, just an Arthur. But yeah, honestly though, after getting that many ashes, she's plus 10 now, which just... Anyway, after getting that many, I'm not really expecting anything crazy out of these banners for a while. It helps make up for some of the tragedies I've had summoning this year though. Or this last year. And Hilda in particular was just not fun. Oops, oh, we're done there. I'm hoping to find a couple of Reagans or a Reagan and a Dogger along the way though, because I'd like to get an extra Reagan or 2 for the cross spur attack. I'd really like to give it to Peony. Either or both Peonies. I think both of them are really the ideal candidates for that skill right now. You might find someone better at some point, but for now. Okay. There's a lot of red showing up. It's unfortunate. It's the one color I don't want to pull. Nope, nothing there. I like that outfit for her. Looks really good. Very Ishtar-focused outfit, I think. Nope. Kind of unfortunate we haven't seen Lyre, but we're still 30 summons away from the spark, so... Hey, at least we got 3 this time. Let's see if we can find Dogger. Nope, just Camilla. Yeah, honestly, I think that a lot of duo peonies have just found themselves a new skill today. And yeah, plus 11 attack from across the map is just, that's a lot. Since cross-map positioning is a lot easier and safer to to a range than being within 2 spaces. Nope, nothing here. Alright, onwards to, I think, 3.5%. Ooh, well this is a full circle for once. Nice. Let's see what we get. The bright side of pulling 3 different colors is it's very unlikely that you'll ever not have one on the circle, so that is nice. And we're getting a lot of free pulls on this banner, so it helps mitigate the rope cost a lot. Yeah, Merlinus. But you could have been 4 stars. I can always use more Merlinuses though. Even aside from being a potential meme merge project, it is great for fodder too. It's got some good stuff. Maybe a liar? Oh. Rebecca. And something I am wondering about with the summoning pool is whether or not they're going to do another minor update for the anniversary, since the one they did around CYL last year was not quite as extensive as I expected. I actually expected them to purge a lot more units out of the 5-star pool than they did, so I'm thinking they might do another one again at some point before CYL this coming year. Alright, let's see if we can find a dogger. We've got 2 shots. Haven't seen anything since that kind of incredible start to the banner, but yeah. Yeah, and honestly, a lot of the older 3 to 4 star units just, you don't want to see them anymore. I think everyone was tired of Rake even before everything got going, so hey there, Em. Oh, look at that, almost full again. Yeah, wow, we really haven't gotten much since Veronica here. Oof. Well, we'll find something, I'm sure. And we're guaranteed something after 40 summons, so... I'm not sure they really have the same rules. They do both get no follow-up as flyers, which is pretty solid. But I think Note's much more of a penalty-oriented unit than Claude, who just counts on the damage reduction. And the gravity effect that Claude gets to use is actually really big too. So, I don't know. I think Note's really great as an enabler. Oh, hey. Well, I didn't have him either, but he's not a pity breaker I wanted to see. Ugh. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, and we're right back down to 3%. Oh well. Hopefully we find something that's not a pity breaker. I do think that the Note is, or Dogger rather, is going to enable some pretty ridiculous stuff in the right hands. Having Pathfinder being available without losing mitigation and defenses on Astro Seasons is going to be pretty significant, I think. I don't know how big it's going to be since you can't actually just use your mythic slots to enable it, and actually having to use non-mythic units to enable Pathfinder is already pretty big as a deterrent. Because, as good as Dogger is, she is a green and relatively fragile flying archer. And well, someone like even a normal mythic Altina might actually just be able to handle her on their own. So I think it's going to be interesting because you have to be careful with, say, using two of them in one team to enable some really degenerate stuff. Oh, hey there, Yummy. Sorry. Wasn't looking at chat for a moment. Oh, Titania. Oh, no Reagan this time. Really surprised we haven't seen a Liar yet out of any of these colorless, but oh well. Would have rather seen Liar than Yarn. But no, and speaking of, there she is. Awesome. Now the question is, do we keep pulling colorless now that she showed up? Might want to. Yeah, I think honestly she's going to be really great in in summoner duels, actually. That's one place that I think she's going to have a lot of value. Because just being able to use that duo skill as an action ahead of your opponent's turn suddenly puts a lot of pressure on them. We'll pull the blue. I don't know if I want to pull colorless though. Nope, nothing here. Muriel. I'm actually very surprised that we got attack speed ideal as a demote skill. I figured they'd go with attack defense first, but I mean, attack speed is great to get. Yeah, I think we'll skip on colorless and just focus on green-blue for the rest of these. We don't have much farther to go. Hopefully we find a focus unit, though. That's 5-star. Oh. Well, good to see you again, Astrid, but this is not your focus banner. Why are you showing up like this? Oh yeah. Oh, wait. Oh no, we had one more. Oh wow, well... okay, I guess we'll just pre-pull the color, or pull the colorless. Nah. I can't believe I ducked out of that without pulling that blue. I mean, there probably wasn't anything behind it, but still. Alright, let's pull these 3, and then we're probably going to spark Dogger. Unless she shows up here, which would be appreciated. Ugh. Lots of pity breakers on this, but that's okay. The second Astrid was a bit much, though. Just a little bit much. Oh well. Guess we're not going to find any cross spurs. That's okay. It honestly was more of a... this would be fun to play with sort of skill than anything else. And yeah, I don't see myself coming back to this banner. Alright, so let's pull ourselves a Dogger. And move along. Honestly, I hadn't really thought about her because I wasn't trying to pull her in the first place, even on her debut banner. So I'll have to think about it. I think the spare is probably going to be fodder, but these two. I actually really like them out of the story. They're fun. Okay, now let's go on to this banner. And this one I'm going to... I think I'm going to stick to green and colorless again. And I'm not planning to go very far into this, it's just hoping to find a Plumeria, because I didn't manage to get her. Another peony would be fun, but not necessary. Yeah, I'm just going to do the freebies on this one. I'm not going to actually spend orbs here. And just see what we get. Maybe we get lucky to make up for the 2 asteroids out of that last one. Oh, well, green it is. 4 blues. Yeah, I still kind of want to try for a duo Alphonse at some point. Not right now. Oh, well, speaking of peony, there she is. I'm okay with this. It'll be nice if I can get her trained up. I won't actually have to have the unfortunate side effect of forgetting to rebless peony between seasons, and that happened, I think, 2 weeks ago, and I actually ended up missing a rank 1 finish because of it, so kind of annoyed, even now, but that's okay. Nope, nothing here. And 6 more freebies. Would be awesome if I found Plumeria though. She's neat. And the New Year's art for her is just really, really great. And you can never have too many dancers. Alright. Lucky bottom lefty. It's kind of a funny thing where a lot of the people in the server have gotten lucky pulling this bottom left orb. Me included, actually. I think I found 4 of the 6 ashes that showed up on that legendary banner in this spot, so... I know it's a completely silly thing, but there's no harm in pulling bottom left. Alright, 3 more. Oh wow, 4 colorless. Almost makes me want to pull more of them, but... I don't need Plumeria, so it's like, if I get her for free, great. If not, we'll be okay. Also, spending orbs to get a Selkie would not be my favorite thing in the world. Just a Saizo. And the last one. Oh. Alright, well I guess we're pulling Clue. Watch us get a duo Alphonse here. That would be great. Nope, no Alphonse. Oh well. Alright, so we did not get a Pity Breaker Edelgard, which means we are going into this next one, just pulling full circles the whole way to 40. And we'll see what we get. I wouldn't mind seeing some more Fallen Male Morgans, since I would love to have an excuse to use Sabotage Defense on offenses, and I just do not have that as fodder. But one way or another, we are coming out of this with the +10 Fallen Edelgard. Since we only need the last merge, and we're guaranteed to get that at the Spark. Personally, I'm a little conflicted over Menace skills. I think they're decent, but I don't know. At the same time, I think that other skills tend to do more than them overall. Part of that's just because I usually end up using a lot of buffs and debuffs on my teams already, and if you already have those available, the Menace doesn't really do much for you. It'll be kind of weird if we just get Pity Breakers on this banner too, though. We did get a focus unit so far with the free DOP Peony, so that is a lot of red. Although, to be fair, there are a lot of Pity Breakers that I wouldn't mind seeing. I think Idun and Fallen Ike would be pretty far up there as red Pity Breakers that I'd like to see. And Brave Mirth would be cool too. Also looking for Gatekeeper and Brave Erica merges. I've actually gotten a couple of those over the last few months, so it's nice to see them pop up because then I don't have to try to summon them later. I'm looking forward to Idun's Refine. It shouldn't actually be too far off. I think she should. Oh wait, that's just Tanith. I was like, that's not a profile I am super familiar with yet. Yeah, actually. I think that people with Legion type effects are probably one of the better options for Menace skills, since they actually can take more use of it than just applying penalties and getting buffs. So, I'm a fan of skills that really work with kits. And, like you pointed out, the Legion effect with Menace is a great combination. I do still think that if you can apply the debuffs with support units instead, you'll probably get better value out of a different skill. A lot like the way you use Morgan with Panic Smoke and Sabotages. He actually had a very fun match today on New Year's, or it'll be fun to see. He ended up going and sniping an Ascended Fury on the first turn before her special got activated, and basically tanked his way through their entire enemy team after that. It was fun. For me, at least. They might not appreciate it as much, but on the other hand, I don't think it's every day that you see a Morgan visit your defense, so at least it's a change of pace. Oof, 15 pulls and nothing so far on this one. Well, I'm sure we'll find something before the end of it. Wouldn't actually mind seeing more Dimitris. I still think that Fallen Dimitri's one of the sleeper units on this banner. Oh, and there he is! Hey there, Dimitri. Everyone's favorite edgelord. Ooh, plus attack on him too. I think plus speed's probably his better one, but I think the one I have right now is minus speed without plus attack, so plus attack will be better than that. It would be very fitting if Edelgard showed up here too. Probably not, but Other than summoning, though, I'm planning to just do a bit of brainstorming on stream after we finish. Since I'm really excited to use Ash ahead of her bonus week, or going into her bonus week. She might actually end up getting 2 in a row. I think she's skipped Uller and... Oh my gosh. Of course she'd show up in the same circle as Dimitri. Hey there, Edelgard, and that is plus 10 for you. Plus attack, of course. That's a nice circle, actually, going. And we went through 3 without seeing anybody, so it kind of makes up for it. Wow, 4 colorless here too. Well, we don't actually need any more Edelgards, so I'm probably going to skip on the colorless here and just pull the other colors to the spark. We're already halfway to the spark, so may as well. Would like more Dimitris and Morgans, and there's 4 blues. That was some great timing, though. Dimitri and Edelgard showing up in the same circle. Like, of course they would. Oh. Alright. And of course, after this, we are definitely merging Edelgard into that plus 10. Should be fun. I'm thinking of bringing her over to Light Leagues, actually, since she's a great partner for Ash, and I might end up finally giving her a part save as well. They could work really well together as a melee and ranged specialist. Although I guess Edelgard doesn't have to be ranged specialist, she can do either very easily. Honestly, even if we don't see anything out of the rest of this banner, I'm pretty happy. And just, I mean, 15 more pulls, we'll probably see something. I don't know what I would say if we see another Astrid. Out of green. It might just be Faye telling me, hey, you should build this unit. We're giving her to you. Nope. Nothing there. Maybe we get another Dimitri? Especially plus speed Dimitri, would love to see that before the end of this. Nope, not here. Ooh, 3 blues and a red. Nope, not there. Also, actually, just out there, I wouldn't mind seeing another Brave Hector merge from the 4-star special, since I think mine is now up to plus 9 and only needs one more 4-star special focus showing up to finish him off, which would be a lot of fun. He's shown up a lot since he got converted down, and it feels weird to have him that merged and not actually be using him actively, but alright. Maybe we get Morgan. Nope. Just Lasso. Alright. Final 6. Let's see what we get. Ooh, full circle. Oh, wait, no, not full circle. We're not pulling colorless. We have our Edelgard. We don't need more. Actually, now I need to think about who to spark at the end of this. Sparking for fodder always kind of just... I don't know. I've done it a couple of times, but I don't know if I want to spark for sabotage defense. I did get pity broken by a Morgan a second time at some point last month or so. So I do have a sabotage defense, but could definitely use more. Nope, not here. Alright, let's see if we get anything out of this last circle. 2 greens and a blue. That'll take us straight to 40. Hopefully we find something. I always do. It always bugs me to leave a pity rate at the end of the summoning session. Maybe we just end it with another Fallen Dimitri. I would be quite happy with that, actually. No Byleth. They did you dirty. Oh, Dimitri. Nope, just a Tatiana. Alright, well, a bit unfortunate, but I might end up trying for that. I just need to figure out who to pull. It's tempting, actually, to go for Dimitri. He could be a fun long-term merge project, and this B skill is just so nice. I think I will, actually. I'm gonna go with Dimitri. There'll be a couple of merges for him. And I'm sure we'll find sabotage defense fodder eventually. Dimitri Alexander Byleth. No, I just, leaving it at 4% bugs me. It really does. We do have a solid number of orbs to work with. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit deeper and try to break this pity rate. Not too much further, I hope, because, again, we're pulling 3 colors and haven't seen anything in 20 summons, so hopefully something shows up. I'm probably going to regret this. I hope not, but this would not be the first time the game has baited me with a 4% pity rate and gone significantly farther than that. Love seeing 3 3-stars in a row when we're this far in already, though. Yeah, I would not really recommend buying into Break the Pity in most situations. Just... Sometimes it works out. A lot of the time it won't. And you'll end up spending quite a few more orbs than you mean to. Hoping that's not the case here, but... we're already at 425, so we'll see. Bright side, there aren't any colorless in the last couple of circles, so... oh, jeez. Ouch. I'm so sorry for that. I think my own personal worst one was this summer when I was trying to find a Duo Hilda. Yeah, no, that's just kind of infuriating. But the Summer Hilda one, I think I made it up to... Oh shoot, it was really bad. Oh, and go away, Basilio. I never want to see your face again. You pity broke me as a 5-star on Ash's banner, and don't appreciate that. But Duo Hilda, I think I got up to somewhere around 9% on that banner, and ended up getting pity broken by a Kanigas, which thankfully didn't reset it completely. This is Fire Emblem Heroes. This is not my favorite part of the game, if I'm honest. Summoning is always a bit hit or miss. But this is basically where you're just finding characters to use. Hey there, Evie. Yeah, well, we are up to a 9% combined pity right now. It's very annoying when you go 6 circles in a row with nothing. Hopefully we find somebody. Seriously, I'm kind of wild though. We've pulled 3 full circles in a row now, and... Or after this one, we'll have pulled 3. Come on, Morgan. I probably should have expected this, though. Again, am expecting some... Oh, hey there, Catherine. You're not quite the pity breaker I was looking for, but you know what? You're okay. Plus speed is actually pretty good. The worst part, of course, is that now Catherine showed up, but we're 3.75 on the pity rate. Oh no, just 3.5. Okay, we're stopping there though. That's okay. I will take a plus speed Catherine. So, here, let's clean up the barracks just a little bit. Here. Into the library you go. Wish we could do more than 10 at a time. It would be nice. Oof. Yeah, I don't know, for me, I don't like pulling without at least 20 orbs, because I like being able to finish a circle if I end up wanting to. Oops. Oopsie, that's not where I meant to go. Back down here. Alright. Clean up the barracks, and then we are going to brainstorm some offense teams with Ash. And I may or may not talk myself into using a Florid on Ash. It's very tempting. I only have one left, but... Nope, we are not going to send you back. Oh, minus speed, liar, though. Ouch. I didn't even look at that, but wow. Well, that's unfortunate for someone with Flashing Blade built into her weapon. Speed Ash, huh? Interesting. I was thinking of ascending her defense. Since, I mean, it's another super boon, and she can make good use of that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's see what we ended up getting out of all of that. We got 2 Astrids. And poor Annette looking at this weapon like, wait a minute. You get to give bonus doubler on top? Oh, she does come with Ruse, that's nice. Although, it's a shame attack defense rally is locked behind Grails. Speed defense bond is an interesting one. I don't know if I'm going to end up using that. Interesting. See, I don't even know that ideal or push would be good for her, but I will. Oh, I guess on offense, push would actually be pretty nice since it helps her break through follow-up denial and also keeps a lot of the damage she could be taking from Fury. I could see that being good. This one we're not going to keep. Apparently gave the middle finger to Dogger too, showed up twice on that banner. What do you have again? Oh wow. You are literally solo 3 plus Gale Force. I mean, I guess I can keep you around and probably will for a while. You are going to get merged as well, actually. I think my Veronica is actually getting pretty close to plus 10 now, too. Which is cool. You I'm keeping, and you are going to get manualed. You are going to get merged. And you I'm going to keep. Alright. So let's go ahead and start merging some people. Right, not all the way at the bottom. Edelgard. Let's have ourselves a plus 10 Edelgard and join the club. I'm also very tempted to give Edelgard a plus speed for her ascended asset. It's a little more niche, I think, than plus res would be, but could still be funny. Open up some nonsense with legendary Byleth and null follow-up. Okay, and Veronica is now plus 8. Alright, and I think that's all the merges we're going to do. So, from here I'm going to head over to the raiding parties, and apparently it's a thing. I've heard a couple of people talking about somebody who's, I think another YouTuber who's got a plus speed Edelgard and pairs her with legendary male Byleth for the null follow-up. And it sounds like some really hilarious nonsense. So, on the team building side of things, we have a plus 10 Ashe, who I'm very happy with. And so with her, I got her up to plus 4 from her debut banner and was planning to just merge her slowly over time and maybe have her plus 10 around this time next year. And then proceeded to summon 6 Ashes and nothing else from the legendary banner. So I'm not going to complain about it, but she did show up a lot earlier than I expected her to. This is a build that I'm thinking of using for herbs, except with Soul. This is one thing I'm probably going to end up running with her on a team. Something like this. It basically just turns her into an Omni-tank that is almost guaranteed to one-shot anything that attacks her with a Soul. Since she'll get plus 7 damage from her weapon, you can't slow it down with guard effects, and then she'll get an extra solid amount of true damage from Mooseball, and gets damage from flame and damage reduction from Flame, and bonus doubler from Elliewood just for extra fun. She should end up doing a lot of work with this, I'm hoping. I'm just going to lock it and maybe test it out in a minute. I'm also thinking, I was thinking of Fjorm, but at the same time I do think a Farsafe Edelgard would be a much better fit for Ashe, since it gives them a bit more flexibility with transformations. Mooseball might end up on this team too, since it just helps with one-shots. But we'll see. Part of the fun of having Ashe as a combat unit on offense teams and one of your primary carries is that it really opens up your team slots, even if you're using 3 plus 10 mythics, because suddenly you have 3 slots you can use for whatever you want. And it opens up some really silly stuff like this potential team. Hey there, Monty, and Happy New Year's. You know what? I am going to do this. I'm going to give Edelgard Far Save, because I've been considering it for a long time. We do have a spare Henriette, and she's plus 10. She deserves something fun to play with for that. Let's see, Henriette. Oh wait, except that we can get Distant Defense 4 too, as long as I... yeah, so she doesn't have 3. Who do we have for Distant Defense 3? Where is it? Here. Just best skills. There you are. It's funny, I haven't actually used her very much at all for how much she's gotten a lot of backlash over how strong she is. I do like Edelgard a lot. I don't know, there are other units who tend to end up on the list first. Sure. Take distance, take Spur Defense 3. That's a great skill for you, Edelgard. Alright, and Henriette Manual. Part of why I'm willing to do this too is that I actually ended up with a small pile of Arturs from the Winter Banner this year. He was literally the only focus unit I pulled the entire time. I wasn't focusing green, I was just including it in the summons. And yeah, he just showed up repeatedly. Alright. Welcome to the club, Edelgard. Let's make sure she learns these. I did end up giving her near save too, for anybody who caught that. Haven't really seen many opportunities to use her yet, mostly just because everyone else wants some time in Spotlight, but she is pretty solid at this point. And she can do so much too. Well, yeah, I think her name starts with an E. And she has a whole lot of no Edelgard.
Edelgard von Hraesvelg.
Okay. So let's see. If I use Edelgard on that team... No, sorry, wrong team. If I use Edelgard with Ashe... Edelgard handling ranged units seems fine, especially with Distant Defense 4. Yeah, honestly, using your favorites is the best way to play this game. You don't want to... If you just keep chasing a meta unit and trying to invest hard in all of them, I don't think it's going to keep the game fun for you over time. Let's see here. Let's get... I think Mystic Boost, actually. Because there are things that Fatal doesn't like handling. Fatal Smoke, though, might be a problem. Yeah, I think we can trust Fatal to one-shot things. Yeah, no, I've seen 0 times to actually just outright knock something out from an Erica. She does a lot of damage. Let's toss some light blessings around as well here. I need to confer blessings. Going to replace this very very on point fire blessing on Useful. And put him somewhere that IS was definitely not intending him to go. Oops, wait, why did I go out of that? Confer blessings. Back here. Edelgard, you're going to get a light blessing. Part of the reason I'm keen on giving her Farce save and working her into this is because she's also very good as a Gale Force option. And Ashe, while I didn't end up getting that video posted before this stream, Ashe enables some absolutely ridiculous Gale Force strategies. I was using her with Legendary Edelgard over the last few weeks, and it was hilarious to watch in action. I don't know how much fun it was for the people who may have watched those replays, but just using it myself was a lot of fun. I'm very much looking forward to having her available in every season going forward, because now I never have to not have that available. And there's no reason for me not to use her either, since she's the 6th slot enabler. Alright, so let's go back over here. We'll have Farce save Adel with a melee specialist Ashe, who I think might end up using Bonfire. Nope. Bonfire, Close Defense 4, and I'll follow up, I think. Yeah, that should be fine for her. Honestly, though, yeah, a Gatekeeper is... If Ashe was a defense mythic, there would be some very scary stuff going on, and Gatekeeper would just suddenly be on everybody's offense team. I'm really trying to start thinking of defense updates, and I'd like to work Gatekeeper into my Dark Defense specifically because of Ashe. I'd like to work him into both eventually, since I think Wings of Mercy strategies are one thing that he just shuts down completely. And that would be great to just not have to worry about anymore. Alright, let's get a Flame in here and set up. I think probably just with Drive Attack. Let's see. We just want to secure one-shots here. That's all we care about. Moosepole, I'm going to have to think about this guy. Because if he's just being a support, he can definitely use a different B slot. And we don't currently have many visible buffs online for this team. Shame we didn't get a crossspur for Peony. Yeah, no, Deflect Magic is... If I end up using... I think I would probably go with Fjorm on a defense team for Farce save, if I change it from Felix, but I think Deflect Magic is a great way to shut down that sort of nonsense. You know, you have a point with that attack defense ruse. I do have a source of that available for fodder now. I don't know if I want to give it to Moosepole, though. It's definitely a thought. But I'm also thinking about giving Milla Sabotage Defense, which would interfere with the usefulness of that a lot. He might just end up getting a Link. Links are really useful, just for visible buffs, and it doesn't give you too much beyond peonies. But every bit counts. Let's see, for you... Probably going to go with Distant Guards, just to make sure Fatal survives any nonsense that's supposed to kill her. Well, she's got Sabotage Attack for now, and that works pretty well. I'm kind of annoyed that my Moosepole's minus res. He could have been so much better. So much better. Oh well. Let's see. Hmm. Could go with defense or res. Or actually, here, give this to him. That makes Ash. I do have pulse tie, but I don't. Well, he has 40 hit points, and that goes up to 55, 60 with a hit point seal. It could be really good for him, actually, because I do think that infantry pulse teams might cause Ash some issues. And while I am planning to keep Gwyn and Zelgius just available to handle any of that nonsense, it would be nice to let Ash be able to do it too. Yeah, probably just Fury. It's cheap and works pretty well with everybody. I'm not planning to invest too much into Mooseball just yet. I might, over time. I think he's actually got a lot of potential as an offense unit and a defense unit. But I'd probably want to wait until I get something better than the plus def minus res version of him. I'm also thinking I might give Ash something other than Steady Breath. Because I think if I give Ash Mystic Boost, she should still always get this Bonfire. Just on the second swing. And then Edelgard can run Distant Defense instead. The only problem would be something like Erica, who... yeah, I think actually we do want... Yeah, we're going to keep the Steady Breath. Never mind. Being silly. It's like, we could just count on the second counterattack since she has null follow-up and also prevents follow-ups. But Erica doesn't care about that nonsense and would be very, very hard for Ash to handle. I'm also a little tempted to give her attack defense unity. Also tempted to give her attack speed unity, but that's a different story. But attack defense unity would help her take advantage of menaces. Close defense is good, though. And she does get a lot of defense here. She'll have 52, 60, 64, then 70 from visible buffs, plus another 8. That's 78. 80 defense. Jeez. Yeah, she does have 80 unity, which is why I'm thinking about it. Wow. So I just did that totaling, though, and she has 80 defense in combat. That's a 40 damage bonfire without getting the true damage from her weapon and from Mooseball. Jeez. But at the same time, attack defense unity works really well with Domain of Flame. Yeah, I think we're going to go with her base attack defense unity for this. It's a shame she's not going to... Oh, actually she will tank chill defense from Edelgard because it's her bonus week. Oh, that's great. That's really great. Okay. Alright, I'm going to just mess around a little bit with this. We're not going to include visible buff updates just yet, but I want to see how easy it is to arrange this and actually get everybody information. Oops. So... I don't actually usually do much mock battle testing. I'm just gonna go with somebody I have no idea who it is. And let's switch seasons and see how this goes. I'm just curious, no idea. Ooh. Oh wow, well this isn't really a team that would give Ash much of a chance to shine, is it? Holy cow, that's a Bernadetta. Oh, right. No, I do remember this defense. I remember looking at it a while back and just thinking about how ridiculously good these Bernies are. Yeah, sure, we can check out yours next. Let's see. This one's tricky, I don't know. I'd probably need to take some time to puzzle this out. Let's see. Ashe doesn't need to transform. There's only one unit on their entire team who can actually attack her, so we can just have Adel saving Muspel or Flame. Probably Flame. Here. That's okay. Honestly, I'm not trying to go super hard into this just yet. It's very much just about making sure we can get things into the right positions. Oh, actually, hold on. I have a better idea. So, here's the plan, then. We're just going to warp Edelgard all the way up here. Hold on. Let me think about this. I'd like to get Muspel in here, so let's swap you here. And Milla's just going to hide in this corner. So you can warp up here, and Muspel can get there, but we'll need to dense him, which is fine. Actually, Ashe is going to open this up, because all she's giving Adel is for attack, and I'd rather get Muspel in there instead. Okay. So, Adel warps up here. Okay, heavy trap is real, that's fine. Okay, and then we'll just let Muspel get danced. Move him in here.
Away we go.
Oh, thinking about it. Okay, wait, this corner should be fine. I don't think this corner is going to be threatened very much.
Like this.
I hope. Could be wrong.
It will be done.
But we need to get Flane out of here.
Of course.
Oh, actually, I forgot we have super guidance. So actually, this is even better, because... Yeah.
Of course.
Oh wait, no, because then that gives Selena potentially a way to attack and get hurt. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to move here and say go. And see how this goes. I don't think it's going to end too well. This is a wind sweep Lena. Oh right, she can just attack Adel directly. Except that that really doesn't do much, does it, after that first hit? Oh well. Oh, she's getting a lot more damage done now. But that's all the dances out of the way. And now... Well... Now Edelgard is just able to go do her thing. We aren't going to reach this Sarah, which is a little annoying. Hey there, Shadow. Happy New Year.
Out of my way.
So that does 6. Ugh.
Now.
Oh. I can just
Fancy
rally you.
that.
That'll be fine. And down goes Bernie. Oh! Oh right, she has damage reduction. Oh, fine.
Truly?
Here. Ashe, you get in range too.
Yes.
Go away, Bernie. I love you, but go away. And then, actually, I think we're just going to have her swap Muspel.
Is something afoot?
Then we'll dance Flame and move her here.
Of course. Like this.
Move Noah out of the way. Oh boy, here she comes again. It would be a shame if she's getting that damage reduced so much. And she'll attack again. And that's okay. Because 30% damage reduction is still there. I felt bad for Bernie. Like at the start she comes across as very annoying, but by the end of it you just feel really, really bad for her.
I am absolute.
Oof. That's a big bonfire. Okay, well, I think we're just going to move Adel here.
Lord Asker, guide us.
I guess we could have Moose will kill her. But actually, yeah, why not? This isn't... We're not trying to prove anything here with only letting 2 people fight.
Truly?
And then... Oh no, Ash isn't transformed. Shucks.
I do not object.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Good morning.
That's okay.
Is something afoot? I bestow
She'll
my
be fine.
blessing.
Jeez. Yeah. That sounds like a pretty horrifying Bernie. This team is going to be some nonsense next week, isn't it, though? I'm just watching this and Edelgard is a little bit much, and jeez, no. You're just not having a good time here. Wow. Okay, Ash. That's a thing, then.
Lord Asker, guide us.
I'm curious to see how much this does.
For Lord Asker!
Ow. Wow, okay, that's almost 70 damage coming out of that bonfire. Jeez.
What?
Yeah, just, you know, your casual in-combat bonuses over here.
Face your mortality.
Now.
And we can let Museful have some action too. That's honestly a lot of true damage she's getting from that combo. Let's see. See if we can find one with some melee involved. Here, we can preview, we don't have to go right in. Ugh, this is... Why are all of the teams 90% ranged? This one's got some melee. Oh, this one's got a catch Rhea though. That's spooky. Okay, let me see. So you have Rally, you'll jump here to Rally. Or you just Rally Marianne, potentially. If you Rally here... Well, it's not a real match. Let's just see how this goes. We're going to plonk and hope for the best. Bright side, they don't actually have... Oh, okay, so we can just isolate this entire thing and not have to worry about it. We'll force Adel to rally Marianne, and that gets her left behind. Excellent. And then we want Ash to land here, I think. Flane's going to want to be over it on this lake tile. Ash is going to want to stand here. Setting up the turn 1 position is going to be a little interesting, though. Oh, wait, that's right. we can actually have Flame starting all the way over here, because all she has to do is get to the spot where Ash is standing now, and if Ash is standing here, she can just warp all the way there. This warp effect is great, I love it. Let's see though. The question is how we're going to get people where we want them to go, while making sure both of them are transformed. Also, I'm overthinking this, we don't have to worry about this at all on turn 1. We can take our time getting in position.
Away we go. Of course. Maybe this way. Is something afoot?
Okay. And Moose Bull. I don't think this threat range actually extends, does it? No, Marianne can threaten to here, but that's just default. Okay, so we can just have Moose Bull run up here too. Excellent.
Truly?
Like this.
Out of my way.
Alright. Wait a turn.
What?
Swap
Lord
Ash
Asker,
forward.
guide us.
Oh, hold on. I'm not thinking, am I?
Now.
Moose Bull needs to be
I do
down
not
here,
object.
next to Edelgard, so that if any Farsavers come by, he gets saved. I don't think any melee can reach this tile,
Lord
so...
Asker, guide us.
Oh no, gravity. It means so much, we swear.
Of course.
This does mean I'm not going to
Maybe
get
good morning.
peonies buffs for Adel. Well,
Maybe this way. Ready.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
It will be done.
Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm curious because we are going to have Adel taking a lot of damage from Marianne, potentially. And then we're going to have Ash tanking triangle attacks, so this may be too much. Oh, that's a Marianne. Okay, Adel's not surviving that. Oh, actually, no, I take it back, she is. Forgot about the damage reduction from Flame for a moment. The fact that she's alive right now is disturbing.
We bring love.
Okay, Ash.
Asker.
Oh, and Triandra's just healing Edelgard. Wait, why is nobody else attacking Ash?
Face your
I know there are more units in range and they have triangle attack enabled. Or... oh wait, that's right, Katria wasn't buffing everybody. Okay. Oh jeez, this is a little bit horrifying.
Consider it done.
Yeah? And they'll follow up says, hi, Hector.
Do you try to understand?
Not that she needs it, with that kind of a bonfire. Wow. Okay, that was a little bit ridiculous. I did not expect Adel to survive when I saw that 22 times 4. That, yeah. Let's attack Marianne with Blade Session fully online. Ouch.
Truly?
I'm sorry, Marianne.
Away we go.
Now.
We don't need damage reduction anymore.
What?
Ash has got this.
way.
Like this.
Oh, fun thing too, actually, about using Unity is Infantry School is going to be a bonus next week, so we could potentially take a lot of advantage of that.
Out of my way.
Here it comes. Well, that's a dead note.
Consider it done.
Yep, 40% damage reduction still gets it for 72.
Lord Asker, guide us.
I bestow my
Good morning.
blessing.
Fancy that.
Is something afoot?
And then the obligatory +10 Fatal Guard. We're taking -7 attack from this school. Oh jeez.
For Lord Asker.
Whew. These bonfires are spicy, I like it. Okay, I was a little worried that positioning might be a problem with that team, but I think I keep forgetting how good Ash's sea skill is. It's so nice. Yeah, I can sympathize with the Sigurd sentiment. I actually haven't pulled him at all yet. Honestly, I think between Micaiah and Byleth, it's probably down to which one you like more. I think they're both really, really strong, and Byleth has a bit more support option than Micaiah does. Micaiah's purely just a combat unit, where Byleth can offer teammates Null Guard, which is pretty incredible since there aren't any conditions attached to that, so yeah, you can do a lot with that. Alright, take care, Sam. Yeah, the stream's almost done anyway. Just wanted to do some brainstorming after this pulls and see what we ended up with. I'm looking forward to using Ash next week, though. She's going to be pretty ridiculous. Let's see. Just going back and checking on what we got. I'll have to train this Dimitri up, actually. I'm curious. I think the one I have is minus speed, or minus attack. Oh, minus attack, plus HP. That's going to be a pretty major difference in attack stats, just going from that to this. And we now have a duo peony for both seasons. I'm going to have to get her trained up, but that shouldn't be too hard. We have an Astrid, and a spare Astrid. Yeah, some good stuff here. Also Dogger, who's... this duo skill doesn't refresh, does it? No. Okay, so it's once per match that you get to use this. I had that thought earlier and was worried that they might make it refresh every third turn like they do with a few of them, but thankfully no. Just once. That should be all you need when you're using it, but just once. Alright. Well, that's probably going to be all for the stream, although, actually, we'll take a round through the Tempest. Just using this Omni-Tank flavor of Ash. It's... I know that Tempest is not really terribly difficult anymore, but it's fun just to see some new stuff in action.
I do not object.
Yes?
Certainly.
Got it.
We may
Switch
go.
over. Oh, I should turn the animations back off.
Please forgive me.
I do think that Null Ash is a little bit ridiculous, since while her weapon isn't a full Null follow-up, it functions very similarly, especially to most ranged units.
Do try to understand.
And, well, there's not a lot that survives these bonfires on the counterattack.
Please forgive me.
It's just laser beams. Laser beams everywhere. Here. Off for now.
Lord Asker, guide us.
Is that so?
The 3 range requirement for weapon is really nice too. Yeah, honestly, now that I have a Dimitri that's not just minus attack plus HP, I might actually start building him. He does seem like a lot of fun, and Kento is just so good to have on an infantry unit.
Stinks of iron. Truly?
What now?
We may go.
He does seem like a lot of fun to play with, though. I've seen a couple of people on the Discord just talking about using him, and he seems like some fun. There's a lot of nonsense
Certainly.
available there.
I do not object.
Let us go.
Lord Asker, guide us.
Plan. Is that so?
actually was caught up in Ash speculation and summoning. I kind of forgot, but about the channel going forward, I should... I think I'm right about to have my schedule finally fixed, so that things aren't quite as ridiculous anymore.
Truly?
Yes.
Which is going to be a relief.
We may go.
It's been a rough few months for me over the last little while, and I'm glad to hopefully be getting out of that. Near the end of the month, too, I am planning to
I do
start
not object.
streaming some games that are,
Lord,
well,
ask or guide us.
not FEH for one, and also not ancient history. And I'm planning to do a kind of binge playthrough over a week of Pokemon Legends, and share that with everybody. Also planning to let all of you guys pick my starter Pokemon for that, so
Truly?
might be something to look forward to.
Lord, ask or guide
Stinks
us.
of iron.
Certainly.
Yeah, me too. Has not been my favorite month, or
I do not
months,
object.
over the last little
Yes.
while, so
Is that so?
will be nice to have that over with.
Truly?
What's the plan?
And
Let's go.
well, other than
may
that,
go.
I'm also planning to start just streaming Fae on a more regular basis. I'm really looking forward to getting into some summoner duels on stream and just in general. I haven't really touched it much outside of playing around with Zelkius. And I did get him all the way up to max favor, which is fun, but I haven't really done anything with anybody else yet. So,
Certainly.
What now?
oops, oh no, that's not where I meant to go. Hooray. Pay to win, I know. I honestly, that mechanic
What's
should
the
not be
plan?
locked to
Truly?
Is
the
that
Fae
so?
Pass.
Let us go.
There's no good reason for it, it's not used in any competitive modes.
I do not object.
Stinks of iron.
Yes. Lord, ask or
Go
guide
away,
us.
recruit. Yeah, it should be an interesting month. I think in a couple of weeks we'll be able to just recover a bit, and we'll move on from there. The change in music from the first 6 maps to this map has actually been very hilarious to me.
What's the plan?
Truly?
Oh wait, that's not right. Hold on. Go back. Go back. Sure, hang on. Once we get out of this,
I do
I
not
will
object.
do exactly
What
that.
now?
Lord, ask or guide us.
We may go.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten either of the Corins yet. Ooh, Ash, this might be a little too much. Oh, wow.
I do not
She
object.
had it all along. 1 hit point is a lie. Who needs self-healing in the middle of a string of combats like that? Totally unnecessary. We had 1 hit point, that's enough.
Truly?
Alright. I don't think I actually have the Discord posted in the description for the stream. I should fix that. Let me see here. Oh, I might not be able to... Here, let's see. There we go. Copy that, and... okay. There we go. We've got a, Hail Las Vacas. I probably butchered that pronunciation, sorry. Okay, so I just added the Discord link in the video description. If you click that, it'll let you join in if you're not already there. And once you're there, we can just hang out and chat if you'd like, or get me to add you as an NFA. Hey there, Dimitri. Oh, hey, that's the one I was gonna keep too. Oh, alright. Well, anyway, thank you all for joining me. It's been fun. I didn't get quite as lucky as we could have on this stream, on the summoning, but again, that's okay. This right here is more than enough luck for me for a while. I'll be happy with what I've got. But yeah, anyway, thanks again for joining me, and I should hopefully have the next AR video posted for tomorrow night. Is the plan, at least, and if not, it should be shortly after that. So, hoping to get back to a more normal schedule going forward. So, again, thank you for joining me for this stream, and yeah, I will see you all next time.